I also just don't get, you came in here at the beginning, like super woke, liberal, like SJW. Oh, is that a bit homophobic? You literally are calling white people worms. Like, you're so fucking racist. Like, and you wanted to come in here on your woke fucking, like, oh, how dare these misogynists be, the homophobes and transphobes.
This is for work, it's not that serious.
On your, cool. Like, whatever accusation. I've got a podcast. It's for work too.
Yeah, cool. I want to rebuttal what Andrew said before.
So if I'm on my podcast for work and I'm like being Mr. Sexist, it's okay, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Isn't that what
it's fine, right?
Isn't
it's for work.
What you do with misogyny, though? Like, and people subscribe.
Yeah, we'll
people subscribe, and they want you to keep making.
Define misogyny. Go ahead.
Dislike of women as a whole. I'm guessing that's the definition.
What? I mean, an attempt was made.
Dislike or hatred of women.
Okay, so what evidence do you have of that? Go ahead.
No, I actually don't agree with that, but I've seen the comments, and I do see how it could be interpreted as misogynist. For example, you will pick on like one girl, and then people will think that you're talking about all women. Like, I do see that, but I also see that you guys get tips, you guys get engagement, you guys have supporters who really like certain sentences that are said. Usually the comments, they'll be about like the viral parts.
White people worms. And you have an Asian supremacy thing, and you think men are terrible.
Why not? There's Asian hate in U.S., and I'm not saying like, hey, white people should beat up Asian people more. Like,
who's beating up the Asian people? Are you talking about San Francisco? What are you talking about?
No, New York, San Francisco, LA.
Yeah, is it
Canada?
It's white people doing?
Yes, mostly white people.
No,
mostly white people.
And can you seriously 99%?
Nonsense, complete nonsense.
And then some in New York are black people. The ignorance. My God. I think if you're Asian and you're subscribed, you should unsubscribe today.
Right now by giving you the stats. How about the stats? Would you like the stats?
Look at the stats. God. Do you know what model minority means? Like, does that mean anything to you? Where like, Asian people are like oppressed, and I'm saying Asian supremacy. I should be able to have this kind of expression where it's just going against. Look, I do stuff to like for work to be controversial as well, right?
Okay, all right.
For example, this podcast.
I'd rather not pull up the stats just to keep things.
I wanna tell you something. When I talked before and said about the commercial, it was beautiful people. Immediately I said, you said black people, and I never mentioned black. When I heard what you guys read about what you wrote, and I'm not originally American, it literally makes me a bad feeling. Like,
got it.
It's really, really horrible.
You don't know about findom, kink, consent.
No, but I want to tell you something. The most hypocrisy here, for majority of feminists like you and like super liberal, yes, you are. This is your mentality. This is how you speak. The most hypocritical thing is to put white men down and treat white men like the biggest devil. You don't put the right thing on point. You say people are racist to Asians. People are like racist to other. This is completely bullshit. You're a hypocrite. You don't consistent with your point of view. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to hurt you, but you're not consistent. You present yourself like you're going with billionaires and millionaires, but you never mentioned it's for work. And
I did in the beginning. And it's bullshit because anybody, even me in my age, I can come and be sexual and open a whatever account and I can make a lot of money from sex. But the whole point, if you're intelligent and you know, like what you said to Andrew about computers and coding and all that, it just shows how stupid you are. Wait, but it shows that you're really stupid because if you have that ability to be so smart with computers and tech and you go into this and doing these degrading things and writing all this sorry shit on whatever it is, it just showed that you're stupid. I'm just gonna say you're playing checkers.
Donated $200. Almost all violent crime against Asians is from blacks.
I also said blacks
this
in
board
New
is
York.
So delusional. 60-13. If you know, you know.
Okay. Good talk.
Look,
talk. Let's do the last
just to address that one thing, like I said, it's not that serious. It's for work. It's not hypocrisy.
But that's what I'm saying. You traded your values for money. If you're doing something for wait,
why do you think it's so cheap? Do you know how much I make from tech startups?
Wait, wasn't Hitler just doing it for work?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But let me just. You just yes, he
What
did
crime
just
did I
it for
commit?
work. It's a good
What
example.
crime did I commit, Brian?
Listen, it's not a crime.
I'm
You
just-
you saying I'm doing tech, and you told to Andrew. You tell to Andrew, oh, my friends are doing.
guys are like straw men
Wait,
who
let me finish my
argue.
point, please. You told Andrew earlier. You told Andrew earlier. You don't know my friends.
I don't think any
Oh my
of
gosh,
this.
he doesn't
This
let
is
me
literally
finish.
for.
Can I please finish my point?
work.
You told Andrew before. You don't know the people I know. They coding. They doing
Yeah,
computers.
he
They doing
probably
this.
doesn't.
But wait, you speak so much rubbish. You even think before you speak. Let me finish. And then you traded your values for money just because
No.
it's work and it's work. You justify this shit.
No,
it's not
no.
justified. Yes.
No,
You-
I literally did. You not hear
my
the?
God,
You know,
I
think
heard
you were zoning
everything.
out. In 2021, when I realized it was sex work, I took a hiatus. Even though it's not.
You
even
are a
sex
sex worker. It doesn't
And
matter
yes,
if they see
then I
intercourse.
made a conscious
Wait a second.
decision
You
to not put the
let me
stigma on
finish.
to
Let me
others.
finish. Let me finish, please. You keep interrupting me. You know what disturbed me about you personally? I'll
Okay.
say this to you without. I mean, I don't mind if you get offended.
I actually
I
won't,
tell you what
so.
disturbed me. You claim to be this intelligent, high-end, high-class woman, high-value woman, when and intelligent. They know about computer and coding. And in
I
the end of
graduated
the
from
day,
Carnegie
and in
Mellon
the end, let me
University.
finish. Don't interrupt me. And in the end of the day, you just another. Sorry to say that, another cheap that sell tweets and bullshit over social media and claim to be higher than anybody else. Sorry,
Love
but
it,
you
love
are
it.
more
I hope
trash
this
than
one gets
anybody
clipped
because
on TikTok,
this woman,
and I'll
sorry,
go viral finally.
this woman here that was saying in front of everybody that she did and in front of whatever, she sits, and I respect her way more than you because at least she was honest and spoke straight to the camera without manipulating, maneuvering, bullshitting. You sitting here trying to maneuver everybody, make them feel like you're better than them when
I
you are the lowest and the lowest
never
in the
intended.
class. No,
Okay, that's your opinion.
You're
Look,
very
I don't
low.
judge others.
I'm
you know,
not
whatever.
judging
Since we're
either.
calling about Christian values
Honey,
or whatever on this
I'm not
podcast.
Christian. I'm
I
Jewish.
would never judge her.
First
I
of
would
all-
never judge you.
First of all, you can judge me. I don't care. I know who I am. You can judge me. First of all,
That's
I
how I
have,
feel.
I have
I
Jewish
don't care.
values. I have
I'm
Jewish
not
values.
offended.
Okay, I have Jewish values. This is the original.
If you want or for some reason want to portray yourself in a different way, I think it shows that you are a good person, you have good values, and you value the
Yes.
right things.
Like my other accounts that I can.
and the fact that you are
I'm
trying
doing
to
fundraisers.
You're
Razors.
contradicting yourself,
I said
left
so-
and right.
You know what? Maybe people are not so black and white. They're not so one-dimensional.
It's not
Maybe
about
the
black
people
and white.
you
You lying
met,
and you contradict.
Maybe most people in the
you
world.
say
I do
one thing
agree.
and then you jump to another. You say one thing and then she at
For
least
me, I
comes
have a very
straightforward,
clear
saying in
definition.
front of everybody,
Business and
I
personal.
did. I can speak louder. I did. My boyfriend helped me to realize what I am. I grew up. I grew out of it. I know it's not the right thing, but you come in here so prejudiced, lying completely in front of the camera, trying to manipulate smarter
When did I
people than
lie?
you. He's an expert with what he does. Otherwise, he wouldn't be so
When did I
successful
like- did
with
they
the
go to
podcast.
Ivy League schools?
Listen to me. Otherwise,
did
you
they
would
have
not be so
street smarts?
successful in what you do with the podcast.
Who's
And you're
gone to
sitting
the
here
Ivy League?
claiming to be better than him and better than Andrew and better than all
Did
the girls
Andrew?
here
When
when
did
you
she
actually
claim
the
that?
lowest.
Did you? I don't think you claimed that.
I did
Yes,
not.
she did.
I did not. Just replay
No,
that.
she didn't.
Look,
She said to Andrew, people gonna laugh at you.
Oh, go ahead.
No, she didn't say
Yamete.
I see
Yamero.
value. I see value
About
in
algorithms
you
and
having
stuff.
separate
Yeah.
accounts, and I see.
And making
I-
very
you make
conscious
yourself look
decisions after years
stupid.
of
Wait,
thinking.
okay. Let's just get through the tweets and
Yeah.
then
Okay.
I thought there were two more. Oh, we already did it.
Oh, the one
right?
we did.
Okay.
Okay. Even worse, they think women want to sleep with them. Can you scroll up?
I think
I'm like curious.
I think it's just double check it. I think it's safe though. I think it's safe, boys.
That does sound like something I would tweet on this account.
Whatever. All right. That was.
Would a true misandrist hire males after many female employees have proved them unreliable, and me wanting to mitigate risk?
It could
Sometimes one thing leads to another. It's not hypocrisy. It's learning and making different decisions based off of my previous experiences.
Yeah.
But you represent
And making different
It's
business.
like I will represent
Look,
myself.
I've talked about personal. I've talked about this business. I've talked about that.
But
business.
it's not
I'm sure
business.
For me,
It's not business. It
it's an
doesn't
opinion.
justify it. Even if it's business, it doesn't justify. If a
Look,
if
my
a
morals are
prostitute would
my
sleep,
morals.
if a
I said it's a
prostitute
moral
would
gray
sleep with a
area for me.
16-year-old, she said it's okay, just business. I don't care if he's 16. He paid me money. You don't justify this bullshit because of money. Money, it's not higher hierarchy more
It's
than
not.
values.
Clearly, I have
money is
values
here.
about,
Values are
you
here.
know, under 18 people, like that's just a hard no. But I already acknowledged this is a moral gray area.
Bottom line.
Am I not allowed as a human to have gray areas in my morality?
Bottom line, sweetie, you sell yourself to the devil, you sell your morals to the devil, and that's it.
Hope someone clips this.
Oh, whoops, didn't mean to press. Okay. All right. Okay, let me get through all the show notes here, and then we'll hopefully